Like with regards to the channel, sport Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for Pieces of a Woman, starring Vanessa Kirby and Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. And this film is basically about a couple who have a heartbreaking home birth in which they lose their child. Okay. Um, this film is very very tough. I think it's like very well directed. It's directed by Cornell Mundrus. Wow. Mundrukzo. Yeah, there's not a chance I'm gonna pronounce that right. But yeah, I thought it was like a very good film. Especially it's one of those situations where it's like it's a tough watch because the opening to this movie I think is extraordinary because you see Shia LaBeouf's character, him and Vanessa Kirby's character, they're in a relationship, they live together, they're expecting a child, and like you see how both of them are excited, they're prepping everything. You know what I'm saying? She's taking off from work, you know, to go home. She knows she's getting ready to have this kid. She's also well, he's pumped up, like he works on the bridge, he's building this bridge. He said, "Hey, my daughter's gonna be the first person to walk across this bridge." Everything in their mind, they know what they're having. Everything is set up. They got the baby room, so everything, you know. First thing that kind of goes wrong is that the person who was supposed to deliver the baby for them is in the middle of another labor, so she had to send someone else. So that was like kind of not a like the other person who came, like their experience too is just you have this relationship with someone, so things going, and there is like a 20-minute sequence in the beginning of this movie. Like there are 7 minutes, and then you have a 20-minute sequence of like a one continuous shot, okay, where the camera just like slowly creeps through like certain scenes, and it takes you to certain people as things going, as this baby's coming. She's um oh god, I'm not familiar with childbirth and anything. What is it called? I Oh no, that is not the word I'm looking for. You know, when the baby's about to come and she's like, "Oh, there's so and the contractions are so like 6 minutes apart and stuff like this." She has contractions, all right? So I'm not going to go into the whole movie. This is just basically the premise, and this is how things get started. And so you have this time where you're as a viewer, you are there with them. You feel like you're in the house with them. But at the same time, when they feel helpless, that's exactly how you feel. When they're heartbroken, that's exactly how you feel. I don't know what it's like to lose a child. I don't know what it's like. I have no kids, don't want no kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no kids, don't want no kids. I think I said have kids, don't want kids. I don't know. Either way it go, you know what I'm saying? Don't that's not my area. Not something I don't want no part of. So I'm watching this is just, but I know like that love for someone, you know. And like I said, I don't know the love of a parent, as being a parent, but like they were so excited for this, and then this one thing that like I don't know really brought them together was taken from them, and like, and then you go into a realm of, hey, this is tough because so many things are happening then, and you have people telling you, well, you have, well, this. I had a friend go through something similar. This is how they solved it, or you gotta get back out there. You know, you gotta shake back, and it's one of those situations where Vanessa Kirby is fucking fantastic in this. You don't know how somebody else will react to something. You know, just because like you know somebody who's went through something, or you could have went through the same thing as someone else. That does not necessarily mean that another person is going to react to that same thing like you. They're not going to recover the same way you would, or anything like that. And that's kind of where the movie goes, because it throws a wrench into this relationship, in which, because no one's after you lose something like that, nothing's really the same, and you have two people who are both heartbroken and both torn. They don't know, and neither one can lift the other up because they're both in so much pain, and so that throws a wrench into the whole entire relationship. Shia LaBeouf is always great. I really feel like he's one of the most underappreciated actors. You know what I'm saying today, because he's great. Okay, and he plays the caring partner. I don't know if they were married. They never specified if they were married, but like the caring partner. But once what happened with the baby happened, like he was pretty much out of it too, because he's a former alcoholic. He used to be on, you know, he's sober now, but like, you know, once you go through something as traumatic as that, you don't necessarily know what direction you're gonna go in, and then you don't know how you're gonna start treating the people you care about it. And like Vanessa Kirby's character, she's kind of out of it. She's playing it like she's cool, but she like you just kind of just moving, but and nobody really knows what's going on in your head. That everything's just an assumption. But at the same time, you're not open up to anybody. It's a difficult movie to watch, and there were some things that they did that I didn't agree with or I didn't want to see. Y'all say that. I say some things that happened in the film that I didn't want to see, but that happened because it was just like, hey, we got to keep this realistic. This is probably where things go, you know. And I actually like how it wraps up in the end, like because it gets more complicated because it's like, hey, where were their lives taken? Where will their paths go? You know, can they mend this between each other, or is the relationship like, or well, like this did this break their relationship even though it was neither of their fault? You know, like you know, but it's just like you're both broken. You know, and like how can you recover from that? The people around you thinking this and that, everybody telling you what to do, telling you how to feel. I enjoyed. I think this film is like very good. I thought it was very good. Um, it's just certain decisions that the film made that I was just like, of course this was happening. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I feel like he was just piling on. But even though I still know, like, that's definitely a possibility, okay? And not even just a possibility, it's likely to happen, okay? So, other than that, yeah. Definitely say check it out. It's on Netflix. It's like get 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Something to share. It's not something you want to watch, like, if you're in a good mood. I think it's something if you just, like, want to enjoy, like, a good film, yeah, but, like, kind of, like, kills your mood a little bit because it's kind of depressing, but like I said, I do think it ends on a very good note. As far as like for the story is telling. Overall, I have to give it. I say a solid B. Solid B. Vanessa, like I said, Vanessa Kirby and Charlotte. Well, I say a B plus. Vanessa Kirby and Charlotte both were excellent, and I really liked the directing in this film. I really did. You guys, if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.